There we go, and look at that, we're relatively on time again. Yes, hello, my name is Arthur Carnaby, and welcome back to the continuing BallisticNG playthrough, I suppose. So, we're going to be diving straight into the game in a moment. I've not got anything particularly interesting to talk about beforehand. Quick recap. So, we've completed about four league divisions now, and the difficulty is starting to turn up slightly. If you were here for the previous stream, or if you've caught the previous stream on YouTube, the link can be found below. You might have noticed that the final tournament event, I daringly took home the bronze medal. The performance was not too great, is what I'm saying, and I think this is the game trying to push me to using a faster ship, because while the G-Tech is quite an easy handling ship, it's ultimately not the fastest in the game, so unfortunately we're going to have to be retiring the good old G-Tech ship, and we're going to be doing a little bit of shopping for a different craft to pilot today. So hey, maybe that'll be interesting. I mean, I'll have to get completely used to the handling again on some events that are now getting into higher difficulty, so that's going to be a lot of fun, isn't it? Right, I'm going to go ahead and fire the game up, and then we will get started. Let's see here. Search through the library. Stop making excuses. It's not excuses. Shut up, you were here for it, you saw. Right, and here it is. So I will move myself over to the corner again. Now I have been having a look at the BallisticNG wiki in the meantime, and I think I've picked out a ship that I'd like to use. It's again, it doesn't have the highest top speed or acceleration ratings, but in terms of actual speed and performance, it should be noticeably better than the G-Tech ship at the very least. Unfortunately, it does also compromise a little bit on handling, and also a little bit on combat performance as well. The shielding and weapon power isn't too high. But it should hopefully let us remain competitive. That's the main part here. So, we have completed Breeze, Techno, Urban, and Reflex, and for those who weren't here last time, there it is, yeah. Reflex tournament, in a absolutely heroic effort, I took the third place bronze medal by the end of it. Oh, good lord. I'm trying to recall what happened on the Thursday there. It was something to the effect of I was trying to work out the maths in my head, because there were two competitors that were sort of neck and neck for first place there. And I believed that taking first place from both of them would allow me to mathematics my way into first place myself. But all it did was get me third while they took first and second. Go figure. So, today we are going to maybe cracking on with Ascension, and possibly Descension later on if we've got the time, if I'm not having to replay these ones too many times. So, we are actually going back to some familiar racetracks this time. We're going back to Cassandra, we're returning to Spain here. We're going back to Harpstone again. And we are heading into outer space for the Luna. And all of these are reverse races, so these aren't introduction races anymore because, well, we've already played the tracks. Instead, these are the race courses, but backwards, rather than the normal front ways around. So that should be interesting. Here it is, our shiny, dependable G-Tech that unfortunately is going to have to be retired because the top speed was not allowing me to remain competitive with the previous events there, unfortunately. So we'll take a moment to bask in its glory. It's gotten us this far. We'll take a moment to bask in its glory, and then we'll commit it to memory. Fucking warm tonight. Has summer started? I think summer has officially started. I'm not quite sure. I'll stick my head out the window there, and clouds everywhere. Raining quite a lot today, but there's a lot of sun now, and it seems to be warming up a bit. I think summer might have officially started. Don't quote me on that, it could be pissing down with the rain again tomorrow. Alright, let's see. So, what I was thinking is, instead of using the G-Tech this time, we'll move over instead to this one, the... Let's see... No, has it detected my controller, I think? No. Hold on, small technical issue. Unplug the controller, plug it back in. There we go. Don't know what was causing that, but okay, we fixed it. So I was thinking we'll move over to this ship instead, Wyvern. As you can probably see on the side there, the stats, it's a lot more well-rounded than the G-Tech ship, but it does compromise, like I said, in a few places. Handling 6 out of 10 rather than 8 out of 10. And then shielding and firepower, whereas on the G-Tech it's a nice balanced 5 for both of them. The firepower for this one is a 4 out of 10, so it deals a little bit less damage with weapons, and the shield's a 3 out of 10, so it can take less damage than the G-Tech can. It's a little bit more fragile. But the acceleration is 1 point higher. More importantly, the top speed is much higher compared to the G-Tech. On this one, the R34, it is 2 points out of 10. On the Wyvern Mark II, it is 7 out of 10. So, pilot skill notwithstanding, this should be a much better performing ship. Let's have a look through the liveries for it, shall we? That's the clean one, the stealth one. We unlocked both of those last time. Default corporate livery there. Wyvern Incorporated. And the alternative one there, nice and sleek. Let's see. We've also, of course, got the choice of the neon paint kit there. Let's go with the neon circuit paint kit. Why not? All right, let's dive straight in.
Welcome to Cassandra Reverse.
Now, the difficulty for this one should be experienced. The tournament event last time that I'm bringing up repeatedly, that one threw us instantly into elite difficulty. It was quite a bit of a shock. This time we've got at least a little bit of a warm-up before I presume they're going to bump everything to elite for the rest of the game.
3, 2,
But we still got a work cut out for us. As I say, this is a new ship that I haven't tried yet. Oh, and immediately I've put it into a wall, so I think I've avoided the warranty there. Handling is noticeably slugger, but you'll notice that my crashing aside, I am at least keeping pace with the rest of the crowd. Albeit somewhat. Again, yeah, I'm not doing myself any favour by repeatedly crashing. Warranty doesn't cover physical damage, take it back. We're on the final lap here and we're still fluctuating between 3rd and 5th place. Not a good sign. Oh, good lord. We may have to restart this event purely because I'm not going to podium finish. I had every confidence in myself, did you see? Well, that was a little tough, but the excuse that I'm going with for the 3rd time, I haven't used this ship before, so yeah. But oh well, no matter, we did take the 1st place on it first try, so it's already a good start. Let's see. Next one, Harpstone. Omnicom Broadcast Center, I think that's at Cleveland, I can't remember. It's been so long since we've been here. What was that, back on the first stream, I think we last played this set of levels.
3, 2,
I mean, it was only a week ago, so, you know, my memory's probably just going. There we go, pull out in front. Some mines there, or an autopilot wouldn't have gone amiss. Oh, there we go.
Perfect lap.
The missile there. If you're wondering what I've been doing in the last 2 streams, whenever I pick up the missile specifically, and then I quickly look back like that, the missile is one of the I think it's actually the only weapon in the game, you can use the rear view mirror to actually lock onto an opponent behind you and fire it backwards. Can't do that with the plasma, can't do that with the cannons, can't do it with the rockets. It's one of the few times getting a weapon up front is useful. That being the other one.
Final lap.
Oh dear, Tremor's coming. And there it is. Oh. It's always funny until you're on the receiving end and then you hear the distinct rumbling coming from behind you. Oh, my bad, I was glancing over at the my eternal excuse, I was glancing over at my second monitor there that I've got my stream setup software on. Doesn't necessarily excuse a right turn into a wall, but, you know. Yeah, for those who weren't here for the first stream, as bad as my flying looks, I have a driver's license and I operate a car in real life. Thankfully, I do it with a lot more skill and finesse than this, so you don't have to worry about my safety or anybody else's welfare. Hey, level up rank 16, and we've got something here. What's this? You unlocked glide mode. Some sort of cheat, I think. Interesting. It's probably for the custom race mode. Maybe we'll try that out at the end once we finish all of this before we move on to a different game. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, Lunar Reverse Race. Oh boy, one of my favourite tracks in the game, and we're doing it backwards this time with a ship I've only used twice. I'm excited. Are you excited? Okay, let's do this. Into outer space, the Omnicom satellite array. Stop whining. You fucking play it then, how about that? We'll do that for the last stream, we'll force you to play it.
3, 2, 1, go!
There we go. I really shouldn't complain as much, I suppose. The wiki, of course, I mentioned on the first stream, has a lot of backstory information. It is the official wiki created by the developers themselves. It's got a lot of backstory information that isn't present in the game itself. A lot of lore information about the teams, the events of the world, that sort of thing. In a way, it makes sense that I'm using Wyvern, because Wyvern is actually the British team. Whereas G-Tech, the one we were starting with, the G-Tech team is the Japanese team. My indomitable human spirit won't tell they can't do 90 in a school zone. Yeah, sad. This is so sad, can we repeal speed limits? But yes, Wyvern Incorporated, it's the British team. And yeah, G-Tech was the, they were actually the ones who started off the whole anti-gravity thing with the lead researcher's own stuff in it, because he was trying to, apparently, from what I'm paraphrasing and recalling from the wiki, he was trying to get funding from the University of Tokyo, but they basically dismissed him as a crackpot and were like, yeah, anti-gravity's not a thing, shut up, you lunatic. He managed to meet a kindred spirit in the form of an accountant/businessman who helped him get a company set up along with some initial financing. And one day, while doing their 134th anti-grav experiment, while the accountant fellow was sorting out the losses for the month, the quarter, they were doing their 134th, I believe it was, experiment, and there was a load of shouting because there was an apple just suspended in midair for about a minute 30 before the power went out, and it just fell to the ground. And apparently after that, the rest was history. All of a sudden, go figure, they had interest in corporate funding from basically everybody. And I believe it was about 40, 50 years later, AG Racing became a thing, which is where we're up to now. Like I say, the wiki's full of very interesting stuff about the, you met a kindred spirit, Yogo Tower. All my talking here is, sort of me not really noticing the fact of I'm losing quite badly here. On the last lap, I'm dead last place and I'm on 30 shield. I've done a lot of talking. What I'm going to have to do next time is restart the fucking match. Yeah, we're taking dead last this time. 7th. No medal. What's a fucking ever. Restart. Alright, so less blabbering from me about interesting backstory that only I'm interested in. More actual fucking playing, shall we? Ugh. But hey, you know what? This is why you don't distract drivers and get them to talk, say if you're on a bus or something like that.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'll be honest, I didn't actually look at what difficulty this was. I'm assuming with this being in the first set of races for this division, I'm assuming this is still just experience difficulty and that they haven't sneakily decided to bump it up to Elite or anything. Oh yeah, Arthur's really good at the game right now. Let's just put him on Elite difficulty. There's still 5 more entire divisions to go. We can handle it. Wow, trying to keep pace with these guys is difficult.
Perfect lap.
I knew he was going to do that, that's why I stayed on the far side. I knew he was going to do that. Alright, son of a bitch, come here. Strangely enough, the lunar track is actually somewhat more manageable going backwards than it is forwards. Never mind. 5 people have just overtaken me. I'll shut up. Oh, good lord. Everybody has just gone ahead of me.
Final lap.
Stop picking up the weapons before I can get them. How are they going up that ramp part so smoothly? I feel like that's screwing me over. How are they all going up it so smoothly and I'm bumping off of it repeatedly? Right, I'm gonna have to sacrifice some shield here at the end for the afterburner, I think, just to try and get ahead. And pull out ahead and across the line. Haha, get fucked.
Gold medal awarded.
From 0 to barely hero. There we go. No, that was still on experience difficulty. Never mind, that was just me being terrible. Ha! Right, what have we here? Cassandra Reverse Eliminator. Be the first to reach the target score by engaging in combat. Ships respawn upon elimination. Laps are infinite. Regenerate shield energy by completing a lap. Drop weapons to activate a brief shield. Use afterburner to perform a combat spin. Double tap to boost out of it. Interesting. Ship collisions disabled, and presumably weapon pad cooldown is turned off. Weapon pad cooldown is disabled. Yeah, okay. So we're not racing this time, we're just blowing each other the fuck up. Fun. Right. I'm back in Spain for this one.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know why I boost started there. I don't actually need to this time. Ideally, I want to be behind everybody so I can do this. Gotta help. Triple kill already. This is much more entertaining than the previous race. Immediately. Wait, that was it? Oh, well, that makes up for having to restart the previous one. 22 seconds, 22.5 seconds, we destroyed at least 3 opposing ships, and we hit the target score. Oh well, that was fun. Alright. Oh dear. Yeah, see, now that I've had my entertainment there, we've decided to just say, you know what, fuck Arthur, he's not allowed to have fun anymore. Because we are doing a pure race here, that means weapons disabled, and the reason I'm saying oh dear is because I'll move my gigantic head and hand out of the way. You might be able to see on the right side of the screen there, AI difficulty, expert. Which is kind of a whole extra point up from the one we were doing before. Oh boy. And it looks like it's only going to get more difficult from here. Fun times. Alright. We've got an Elite Ascension 1v... hang on. Hyperion Ascension 1v1. Ascension's the division we're playing on. What the hell is... Hyperion has challenged other AGL contestants to beat them on Utah Project Reverse. Show them who's best by beating them in this 1v1 race event. Oh, okay, so it's a standard race. Weapons are disabled, but it's elite difficulty against a single opponent. Interesting. Right, anyway, stalling done for the time being. Let's do the expert difficulty race, shall we? It'll be fun, he said through gritted teeth. Please excuse the gamer focus for the moment. That was me glancing at the side there to see Lady Red laughing about the word expert. Shut up. Throwing me off. Yes, I am blaming that on you. Right, I am going to have to pop the afterburner here. I'm going to have to be much more liberal with its usage than I normally am. We have 4 laps here as well, so I'll hit the afterburner some more, hit the pit lane on the next lap, and then we'll see what we can do lap 3. Bugger. All of that using the afterburner to try and get ahead, and then I screwed up the entry to the pit lane there. Now I'm back in 6th, 7th place. All my effort there kind of rendered pointless. Sit rep, I used the afterburner some more. I'm on 45 shield. It got me firmly into 5th place. I'm on the final lap. I am really having trouble keeping pace with these guys. Well, not even keeping pace, I'm just having trouble trying to catch up with the fuckers. Oh, there we go. I recognised that last corner. I knew I was getting up to the final stretch of the track, so I decided, fuck it, bolts to the wall afterburner. What was a gamble, and at least it paid off. Cool. Hey, look at that, ranked up again. To level 17 to unlock a grand total of fuck all. What's our reward? Another expert race. This one's a team race. Another team race again. Work with, as a recap for the last time. Work with another ship to build up as many points as possible for completing all laps. Score is primarily increased by engaging in combat. Bonus points awarded every 3 seconds based on who in your team has the best race position. High tier and critical helper weapons are disabled. Lock-on weapons won't target teammates, but friendly fire is still a thing. And we're doing Lunar Reverse, because why wouldn't we do Lunar Reverse on Expert? Yes, I am going to keep bitching about the word expert and elite from this point forward. We're only about 28 minutes into the stream there, so regular scheduling. If we're going ahead with regular scheduling, that means we've still got about an hour and a half more of it. So you know, put up with it. But this one, at the very least, is primarily a combat event. So, oh well. Obviously, getting up front and getting the bonus points of being in the lead would be nice, but if I can't get ahead of everybody, I'll just settle for blowing them all up instead. Once I hit a weapon pad anyway, I've just missed the first two. Kind of letting my teammate down there. There we go. There we go, puts us on the board. Peel off your skin. Shut up, sickly. At this point, I'm essentially being carried by my fellow Wyvern pilot over there. So do your best, do your best, old chap. And I'll just sit back here and hit all of the fucking mines, apparently, like a complete dumbass. No, my friend's not looking too great. I may have to step in and do some actual work. No, you blew my friend up, you sons of bitches! Oh, that's fine, he respawned. Of course, that does put us into 3rd place now. 2nd lap. Yeah, 2 more laps now. Or 3rd lap. I need to try and get ahead. I'm too far back for any weapons that I pick up to be of any effect whatsoever. I need to try and get at least far enough ahead that I can shoot people. Try and pull us back. Fuck, let's pop the afterburner some more. I'm all the way at the back. If I don't get hit by mines, I'm either going to crash and blow myself up, or I'm just not going to see anybody for the rest of the event. Oh, 40 points behind. And we are dead last. I am really letting the team down here.
Perfect lap. Shield. Mines. Rockets.
Missed completely. Damn it. Oh, stop bunny hopping.
Mines. Missile.
I'm too far back for any weapons on it. Okay. Ugh.
Shield. Mines.
Didn't hurt.
Final lap.
Have I mentioned I'm not a big fan of this track? Because I'm not.
Cannons. Rockets. Mines. Mines. Missile. Contender eliminated.
Took somebody out of the race, but we're still 50 points behind. 50, 60 points now, good lord. And my ship is about to go bang. But that doesn't matter, it's the end of the race, and Team Wyvern finishes dead last. Restart.
3, 2, 1, go! Missile. Rocket.
Thank God for bullets that travel along inclines. Okay, this is fine. We're still remaining competitive here. Missed the first weapon pad, that's fine. Pick it up, I'll get the next one.
Missile. Shield. Cannons. Mines. Rockets. Cannons.
Starting to fall behind again. Ugh. This is a pain in the neck.
Mines.
Ah, just missed the weapon pad.
Missile.
Okay, we have Team Tenrai catching up to us.
Rockets. Mines. Cannons. Mines.
Oh, I just got an achievement. Minesweeper destroyed 20 mines. And apparently you can shoot mines with the cannon power-up. That's useful knowledge to know. Would have been handy to know way back when I started, but you know, okay. Glad we found out about it now during the expert event.
Missile. Rockets. Missile. Mines. Shield.
Catch up. Stop hitting walls. Right, fuck it, afterburner. No one's gonna shoot me, I'm all the way back here.
Rockets.
I'm on 10 shield left. If I hit a wall now, or, you know, a mine, then I'm gonna blow up. There we go.
Tender eliminated.
And I just dropped out. Fun times.
Mines. Cannons. Mines. Missile.
More bloody mines. Yeah, everybody else is gonna be halfway around the track now, so...
Mines. Tender eliminated.
Fuck.
Tender
Oh.
eliminated. Energy low. Energy critical. Session complete. Silver medal. Award.
Well, we took silver at least. We took second place. I'm not restarting to try and get gold, because fuck that. Actually, you know what? Now that things are getting... Oh, holy hell, we have 2 tournament events coming up. Fabulous. Now that things are definitely getting a lot higher into the difficulty thing, so go ahead and call this cowardice, go ahead and call it coping for lack of skill if you want, I really don't care. What I'm thinking is maybe we'll have a hard limit on 1 or 2 restarts for these events if I fail them, and then we'll just move on. And then anything I don't unlock from the next one, say if I can't unlock the next League Division, we'll just move on to the expansions after that. This will be twofold. One, because I'm not going to bash my head against a wall trying to complete one fucking event over and over again on stream. And 2, because we're already 3 streams into BallisticNG and we still have all of the rest of these to do. Now, I'm not saying I want to finish the game up all that quickly. I am having fun with this. I'd quite like to play it for ages and ages. But I do have a list of other games to play on stream eventually at some point during my lifetime. So, back to the Ascension Division here. And we have some more reverse races. These are back on experienced difficulty instead of expert. We're going back to Dover for this one. It's coming home again. Rocket League. Rocket League is a hard maybe. I'm going to see about setting up... I believe it's an Epic account you need now, because like, I think Psyonix either transferred, sold, or are now working in partnership with like the rights to it for Epic Games. So I'm going to see about setting up an Epic account for that. I need to get that done first, otherwise I'm not going to be able to actually download and play it, I think. But yes, Rocket League is on the list. It does fall under Epic Games as a content creation policy thing of you're allowed to do things like on Twitch and YouTube with it. So I will put that one down. Let's see. Yes, anyway, for the time being we are coming back home. We're bringing Wyvern home, because we are heading back to Dover. It's Dover reverse, and it's a regular old race again.
Welcome to Dover reverse.
So you can tell it's British summer, can't you? We've just gotten back and it's already pissing down with rain and it's overcast.
3, 2, 1, go!
Missile. Missile. Autopilot engaged. Disengaging. Cannons. Rockets. Mines.
Oh, shit. Accidentally pressed drop weapon on the mines. Did not mean to do that, but there we go. Got a missile that I can fire behind myself.
Missile. Cannon.
And that was me not paying attention there.
Plasma. Shield. Missile. Rockets. Rockets. Energy wall. Rockets.
Oh, there it comes.
Cannon. Mines. Energy wall. Autopilot. Perfect lap. Final lap. Engaged.
There we go. Quick panic button.
Disengaging. Plasma. Autopilot.
Hey, another one. Nice.
Engaged. Disengaging. Mines. Cannons. Autopilot. Engaged.
Ah, fuck it. Just fire off the autopilot right at the end.
Event complete. Gold medal awarded.
Nice. Alright, Utah project, so from England across the pond to the States. And I'm going to use the bright white ship for this one, I think. Clean.
Welcome to Utah Project reverse. 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, I put the clean skin on, and a bunch of other ships now have it on as well. Interesting. Avoid the drive-by shooting there.
Hunter. Perfect lap. Shield. Cannon. Missile. Missile. Perfect lap. Final lap. Rockets. Missile. Cannons. Energy wall.
Again, intense gamer focus going on here.
Cannons. Event
And across the line.
complete.
Lovely.
Gold medal awarded.
Hey, 3 perfect laps in a row. Alright, Ishtar Citadel reverse. Again, it's just the Ishtar Citadel track but reverse, regular old race, experience difficulty, 3 laps, 7 enemies. Let's put on the default livery for this one, shall we? Heading to Ishtar Sky District in Tokyo, apparently.
3, 2, 1.
Still just as pretty as last time, except, well, 1, Arthur screws up the boost start there, and 2, this time it's daytime. I believe the last few times we played this track, it was nighttime instead.
Mines. Hunter.
Okay, one of my opponents here is actually a G-Tech ship, so what I was talking about at the start of the stream here, I have to at the very least beat him by a considerable margin, otherwise it just proves that I'm actually the problem.
Perfect lap.
Because if I get overtaken by him and I lose, then yeah, it just goes to show that it's my skill that's letting both Japan and England down.
Engaged. Disengaging. Mines. Perfect lap. Final lap. Shield. Rockets.
Oh, there it is. But I had the shield on this time, so I was prepared at least.
Rockets. Missile. Mines. Event complete.
Nice.
Gold medal awarded.
Hey, look at that. 3 more perfect laps in a row. And we are now rank 18, which awards us a grand nothing. Fabulous. Still somehow going smoother than this one did, especially towards the end there. The time trial there with the bronze medal, the tournament event itself with the bronze. Again, another time trial there, but with the silver. Maybe it's because there's no more time trials, at least for now. The absolute bane of my existence. So we're doing this one next. Oh look, it's expert again. Upsurge. So, a reminder if you weren't here for the last one, this one is basically survival mode, but it's apparently competitive with other players. You hit speed pads to get the point things to build up the zone score thingies. And then you can manually either activate it or spend your zone points to instead refill your shield energy and give yourself a shield for a few seconds. Manually increasing your zone points thing gives you points there. You can see the gold medal requirement is a score of 30, and it also puts down a barrier on either the left or right side of the track. Alright, fun. Back to Kent again. Virtual Kent this time.
Reverse. 3, 2, 1, go!
And again, because it's survival mode, I'm not having to do the acceleration myself, which gives the A button a bit of a rest. Oh, good lord. Stop putting the barriers on blind corners, you assholes. That's my tactic. I'm about to blow up. Yeah, event scores there. As with some of the other game modes, they're on the right-hand side of the screen. You probably can't see them. Well, oh no, I've just glanced over. You can see them, because the chat's not moving as much this time. So they're visible, at least for the moment. Oh dear. We're doing really poorly this time. Well, hitting the barriers isn't helping, is it? Yeah, you can probably see there what I was explaining about the scoreboard for this event. You can probably see me there second from the bottom. I'm doing really well right now. And for those of you not used to sarcasm, that was sarcasm. Hyperion is about to win. He is 7 points away. And because you can build points up and then bank them all at once, I don't know how many he actually has. He's gone up by 2. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm just banking 1 point wherever I can. Everybody else is getting 2, 3, 4 here and there. Ah.
Session complete. No medal.
Yep, go figure. Alright. That was an absolute pain in the ass. We're going to retry this one once, and then we are skipping it, because that wasn't the most enjoyable experience. It was just everybody else being in front of me, and then spamming highly damaging barriers in front of me. Granted, I'm not helping by doing shit like that, am I? Go you. Wow, I cannot control my ship at all. Go white, shut the hell up, Sickle. Alright, banking points also gives you a surge of speed forward, so I'll try and save that for these straightaways. Oh, you asshole. I'm saying you asshole there both to whoever put that down, and partly to myself as well for not being able to get out of the way of any time. Reflexes of a pensioner I have. Yeah, that's not helping either, is it? Nor is missing half the speed pads. Kind of need those to score points. And, you know, there we go, just kind of drifting straight into the fucking barriers. Ugh. I'm not even on 20 points yet. How am I doing worse this time than I did my first attempt where I lost? Oh, crying out loud. One of the complaints I generally have about AI with video games, I believe somebody said it regarding the AI for the Worms games. You probably remember those sort of turn-based strategy games, Worms, where you've got the, you know, the worms that shoot each other with all sorts of various explosive weaponry and what have you. Regarding the artificial intelligence, I saw someone saying, at the very least of Worms, it's very easy to make an AI that can play as perfectly as possible. It's very difficult to make an AI that can convincingly make mistakes like a human would. So it's becoming a lot more of a challenge now, playing against AI that can navigate the tracks perfectly and know exactly when to pop various power-ups and what have you.
No medal.
As evidenced by my second attempt where I came second from the fucking bottom. So, we are calling it quits for that one. That's a lost cause, we're not doing that. Oh well. We're going to move on instead to this 1v1 event, which is harder. That's much higher difficulty. It's a regular race on Utah Project Reverse. It's a 1v1 against a Hyperion ship, but it's on elite difficulty. Player ship, player choice. I'm allowed to pick whatever I want. The opponent is just Hyperion, and he's elite difficulty.
Welcome to Utah Project Reverse.
Alright.
3,
Hopefully this one goes a bit smoother.
1, go!
Weapon's sadly disabled as well, so I can't exactly get an edge on him over. Well, I can't get an edge on him that way. Especially when his ship doesn't bounce across the surface of the fucking road and takes off like a rocket. Again, I'm sure there's a method to stop my ship from bouncing up and down like that. I don't know what it is. But yeah, we're getting into the territory now where this is starting to get a little bit... I'm hitting the progression wall, I think. So we may be making an early start on some of those expansion packs, purely on the grounds of hopefully they don't start everything on experienced or elite difficulty. Well, experienced I wouldn't mind. Expert, pain in the neck. Elite difficulty, this is just shit. His ship is just gliding across the fucking track. That's unfair. Mine isn't. Mine impacts it.
Perfect lap.
Yeah, I've just clocked now, in case you haven't seen the little sort of thing on the side of the screen there. He is more than a full lap ahead of me. I've already lost this fucking event. We're just going to restart now, and if I can't keep pace with them for at least the entire race, then we're going to have to skip this one as well. Unfortunately. You suck. Fuck you, how about we make you play this then? Oh, look, you made me miss the boost start now. Mulligan, do it again.
3, 2, 1, go!
Right, I'm going to angle the nose towards the ground whenever it gets to that part where it's doing the bumpy up and down shit, because how the fuck do you stop it from doing that? How is his ship not impacting the ground, and how do I make mine stop touching it? Because I angle the nose of the ship up, it bounces across the ground. I angle it down, it slams into the ground and stops. Yeah, like that. He can fly. Yeah, hilarious. Ugh. I mean, yeah, me hitting the walls isn't helping, but at the same time, him just not doing that. Yeah, I'm calling shenanigans. Angriest British man, if you couldn't tell. And he's another lap. Yeah, he's a full lap ahead of me again. Alright, let's not prolong the inevitable, shall we? Fuck it. Skip. You know what? Is this just my lack of knowledge sabotaging me? Or is this something else entirely? We are going to have a quick look on ye old Google here. BallisticNG, how do I stop my ship from skipping across the ground like a fucking stone across a lake? Let's see. Can't really see other people talking about it a whole lot in a few places. There are a number of people saying, yeah, the single player stuff, the the high difficulty classes, I'll move my head out the way again. You can probably see it there, this one is. Yeah. There's the 1v1 there, yeah, speed class Halbert. Yeah. There's a number of people saying that the high speed classes for some of the events doesn't help, especially when combined with higher AI difficulty, where they, yeah, can just perfectly navigate. You know what that reminds me of? What that reminds me of is, what was it? Simpsons Hit and Run, that was it. Sickly, I know you've played Simpsons Hit and Run years and years back, haven't you? Do you remember the race events on there where, like, you had to race against, it was usually 3-4 other opponents, like the little side quest things? Fun fact, the race events on Simpsons Hit and Run, the opponent vehicles, they genuinely cannot be stopped by anything. Like, they are on their own tracks doing their own race. If you bump into them, say to either to try and get past them, or, you know, more maliciously to try and spin them out or that kind of thing, nothing will happen and your vehicle will take damage and you'll spin out. It was a little bit unfair, if I'm honest. But yeah, so far from what I'm seeing here, nobody really has any advice or hints on how to stop the ship from skipping across the ground like that, so I might be a little bit screwed in that sense there. We'll try some of the other events here, and we might give Dissension a go, but if that ends up being too much, we do of course have 1, 2, 3, 4... yeah, these 5 expansion packs here to do, which all have, these are going to be, I mean, these 3 by themselves are already 6 extra tracks each, on top of however many these ones are as well, so we've still got more than 20 there. So that's not too bad, at least. Again, rather that than me just for the next hour just playing one event on here and repeatedly failing it. That's not going to be entertaining, it's not good television. We'll try this one though. This one's an eliminator one, so I don't have it's not a racing one at least. It's expert difficulty, but it's just shoot each other. Should be a lot easier. And we're going back to Tokyo for this one.
Ishtar Citadel, reverse. 3, 2, 1, go!
Missile. Plasma. Rockets. Mines.
Whoops.
Rockets.
Target score is 150, I am 20 points behind Scorpio. Let's fix that, shall we?
Mines. Session complete.
Oh, never mind.
Silver medal awarded.
Oh well, still got second place. Right. Reverse rush hour, and then 2 tournaments. Let's give these a go, and then we'll make a judgment on whether or not we try the next division, or whether we say, fuck it, let's just hit the expansion packs. Because we've been doing this for an hour now already.
Welcome to Cassandra, reverse. 3, 2, 1, go!
There's all of the shield bars there on the side. Rush Hour, for those not familiar with it, for those who haven't been here, for the previous 2 streams, it's essentially an elimination race, but rather than the person in last place getting eliminated every lap, whoever's in last place has their shield drain much more quickly than everybody else, and whoever's in first place has it drain much more slowly. As you can see, my shield is draining very fucking quickly because I'm last. I'm now trying to play catch up to all of the people who are flying much more better than I. It's not going very well. I'll read your comment in a moment there, Sickly. I'm trying to Bliss, yeah. I can see that you've said something there, but if I take my eyes off of this, I'm going to drop back down to 8th place. I'm already having enough trouble staying 5th, and that's already not a good sign. There's no medals for 5th place. There's also no medals for smacking straight into the wall like that, but, you know, I'm determined to try and get one, apparently. And there we go, the other opponents sail past me. Nope, I don't think we've got this one. Oh well. Well, I ain't retrying that one, fuck it. Actually, rush hour is when everyone gets off work and then the A1 and out of Newcastle. Yeah, traffic get A1 into and out of Newcastle gets traffic jammed, dumbass. Fuck you, Sickly, how about that? What is this talk sass to Arthur evening? Give it a rest. Ugh. Take a break for a moment to get a drink and refuel myself. Catch one who's in chat here. Not a whole lot there. That's fine. Nice little quiet Sunday. So, if we are keeping pace with our usual schedule, we have around about an hour left. I am making the executive... I'm not going to translate that, I don't care. Speak English. There are not enough people here to hold a vote, so I am using my position of power here to make the executive decision of saying we are retiring from the primary AG League itself. Fuck trying to do these, I can already see how these are going to go. Instead, we are going to hop into the exciting world of the expansion packs instead. Now, these are tracks that were added after the game was launched, hence expansions, that sort of thing. Now, in case you're wondering, hey, no, go and play the other divisions instead, what if we're missing stuff? You're not. You're missing the same tracks that we've already seen for the past 3 streams now, just on higher difficulties, and, you know, backwards, reverse races, that sort of thing. So it's not really anything new here, it's just going to be me playing more of the same tracks and being terrible at them. I can already do that on the lower difficulties, I might as well at least have a shot at winning as well. So we have some new races here, and thankfully I'm going to be happy about this one. You can probably see there the higher difficulty, we are going back down to novice for this one. So I get a nice relaxing race here. We've got 3 new tracks here, Surge, Zypher Climb and Atlantica. And these are all intro races, but they still have 7 AI opponents. I'm going to give this a shot, and you know what? As much as I like Wyvern, well, as much as I like the idea of it, I can't handle it all that well, so fuck it, I'm going back to G-Tech. Give me my familiar Japanese craft, please. Welcome to, and then it kind of got cut off there. Interesting.
3, 2, 1, go!
Rockets.
Nope.
Mines. Shield. Cannons.
No goats. Just a 2-lap race this time. Somehow I can't talk and operate the air brake and the steering thumbstick at the same time. I'm not quite sure why. We'll see, I can do it there now, but yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about playing other games on stream. This is about the level of skill you can expect, so keep expectations nice and low for everything we play in the future, yeah? There we go. Right, Zypher climb next. We're gonna, again, return to using the G-Tech. And we're in Italy again.
3, 2, 1, go!
Bonk. Oh, hello.
Cannons.
I didn't know if that split. I don't know if that split in the road there. I'm not quite sure if I could actually have gone around that, or. Oh well.
Rockets.
I just saw some sort of a light barrier across, and I thought I'm better safe than sorry.
Engaged. Disengaging. Plasma. Tremor. Rockets.
Oh, there it comes.
Final lap. Mines. Cannons. Rockets. Autopilot engaged. Disengaging. Cannons. Shield. Rockets. Tremor. Cannons. Mines.
Can we make it to the end before the tremor gets us? Yes, we can. There we go.
Gold medal awarded.
Outrun the huge shockwave. Alright, and the next one, Atlantica. Looks like we've got some more liveries yet to unlock. These ones are for the other expansion packs, because the one we're playing right now, what's this? Aftermath and Astro League. These ones you don't have to do anything special to get these, they were just updates that were added to the game at some point. I'm trying to remember which one of these it was. I think it was Neon Knights that didn't cost anything, and then it was Messina Island and Outer Reaches you had to pay for. Yeah, these were the actual expansion ones that you have to get as the DLC packs off of the Steam store there. But anyway, getting off track there, it looks like there's 3 more liveries here for the other expansion packs then, Neon Knights, Outer Reaches and Messina Island. And in order to unlock them, you have to reach 50% completion in the expansion campaigns for the respective, well, the respective liveries. Interesting. So I guess we'll get to see what those are like at some point down the line.
Welcome to Atlantica.
We are in Portugal for this one.
3, 2, 1, go!
Storm. Mines. Rockets. Ether. Cannons. Rockets. Autopilot. Tremor. Engaged.
Pop that on because if you've been paying close attention for the last couple of times that we've been playing this, you may have spotted that the autopilot also applies a shield effect to the ship as well for its duration. So I thought I'd hold on to that until the tremor started to get a little bit close.
Autopilot. Engaged.
And then I'll just pop that one there to handle the sharp corners better than I can do it.
Disengaging. Rockets. Cannons. Missile. Rockets. Cannons.
There we go.
Effect complete.
Lovely.
Gold medal awarded.
Alright, my favourite game mode. Time trial. So we have a time trial using the Dierwald ship. Zypher climb survival, and then an eliminator on Surge. Long elimination race, another time trial, and another Surge. Well, Surge the track, Surge Survival. Fun. Let's do the time trial first, shall we? Because that's always enjoyable.
3, 2, 1.
1 minute 4.92 seconds is the platinum time to beat 3 laps. Can we do it? No.
Perfect lap.
Just get credited for a perfect lap and then I smack into the wall. Glad to see we're going back to the usual there.
Final lap.
Heavy hand the afterburner there. I'm gonna keep the I'm gonna keep the remaining afterburner, getting knocked on my train of thought there. I'll keep the remaining shield energy for the afterburner for the final straightaway heading into the end of the event there. Not getting platinum, not getting gold either, unfortunately. Or are we? Well, we're not getting platinum, but I think we got gold there at least.
Gold medal.
We did.
awarded.
Oh well, I'll take it. Alright, survival mode. Fun.
Welcome to Cypher Climb. 3,
Virtual ship in our virtual Italy.
1, go!
Toxic.
60 zones for the platinum, 15 for bronze, 35 for gold, 25 for silver. Okay. Yeah, some of those road sections there have like kind of red barriers in front of them. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but I don't know if I should try and drive into them. Or, you know, just drive into a wall instead. How about that?
Apex.
It's been a while since we've done survival mode. I forget this survival ship thing has very sensitive steering. My using Wyvern before and then playing as the G-Tech ship again, I was using alternate amounts of the left and the right air brakes for that. I'm not supposed to with this one. I'm only supposed to use that one in the sharpest corners at the highest speeds. And then of course you get moments like that, which I don't really have any excuse for. I just didn't turn the fucking ship. Let's try and go through here, shall we? Can't go through there, okay. So that's what that is, the red hollow barrier thing. It's a hard light barrier, you can't drive through it. I'm not quite sure why it's there. There appear to be different sections of the track. Presumably that's going to be because we've got this one going down this huge drop here. I'm presuming that's for the reverse version of the race instead, rather than, you know, attempting to fly up a cliff face.
Sub-Spectre. Sub-Zen.
Zen. I am anything but zen at this fucking moment. Thank you.
Zone 30 cleared.
Starting to overcompensate for the turning now because we're going rather quick. Oh, here we go. Now it's all getting me a bit much. We're on gold now.
Zone 40.
Just need 19 more points to take the platinum. And we'll just fly through the virtual rock face there, I suppose. Whee. I'll just pinball the ship left and right again. As I've been doing so many times so far throughout this playthrough. Oh, good lord. Come on. This is a very winding track, so it's getting a little bit hard to control this now, if you hadn't noticed. I'm not deliberately hitting the walls on purpose or anything. Still have 10 more points to go before we hit platinum, but I don't think we're getting platinum this time. Oh well, that's fine. Thought that was the point. Yeah, the whole point is to see how many times you can bump left and right between the barriers on the tracks. The whole point is to see how many times you can do that before you blow up.
Gold medal awarded.
Oh well.
Session complete.
53 zones completed, 19 perfect zones, 981 kilometers per hour top speed, 107 kilometers traveled, 6 minutes 24.89 seconds, 133,912 points. Lovely. Alright, we have another Eliminator game. That's interesting. I've just had a quick look through here. Again, you probably can't see it all that much because I'm in the way there, but I've just had a quick look here. So we did the introduction races, which were the novice difficulty ones. We did time trial and survival, which there aren't any AI opponents for that one, it's just myself on my lonesome. The next event is an Eliminator one, which immediately bumps up to expert difficulty. Then after that we have a time trial, which is by myself, and then an elimination race, where it is going down to experience difficulty. And then the tournament later on is novice. Someone couldn't make up their mind when coming up with this campaign, I think. Oh well. That's fine, I can't make up my mind most times either. We're going to use G-Tech for this one, simply because it has the better combat properties then. Apparently, so I was able to quickly see there on the loading screen, we're apparently in Switzerland here, but yeah. It's an interesting looking track then. Okay, target score 450. And the missile hit the wall immediately. Lovely start. Catch. Oh dear, I'm about to blow up. Oh, just missed. Oh, that's what combat spin is. It turns your ship around to face 180 degrees the other way. Okay. Interesting. I didn't get to try it in that last one. Peekaboo. Took out 2 of them with that. Lovely. And I'm still about 30 points behind Hyperion. Interesting. Have to put some more work in, I suppose. Oh, I got blown up. I was about to spin around and shoot the rockets behind me. Damn. Hey, they're coming back the other way. You sons of bitches. Catch. That tremor just... Oh, hello. Achievement. Surprise. Hit ships with a tremor after firing one backwards. Interesting. That just propelled me forwards about 50 or 60 points. Oh, got him. Lovely. It's probably bad that I'm having more fun doing the actual combat elimination mode on high difficulty than the actual fucking racing itself. What does this mean? It means that I'm afraid, dear viewers, I was lying to you the whole time. You see, I'm not actually British. I'm American and I like shooting guns and explosives. Oh. I spun back around and then instinctively hit right trigger thinking that was accelerate, and it wasn't. So I was just kind of sitting there doing nothing. No, 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 no. Ah! Got blown up by Scorpio, who has now taken the lead. Oh, and a long shot with the plasma. Lovely. Okay, about 51-ish points behind now. Oh, 40 points down. Let's see if the mines can win the game for me. Will I? Yes, they will. There we go. Lovely. Well, that was fun. Alright, we're back to time trial. For climb, we're using Scorpio. And the time is 1 minute 51.7 for the platinum and 1 minute 57.58 for the gold. Okay. Of course, it's on Zypher Climb, that very strange, twisty-turny one in Italy.
Cypher climb. 3, 2, 1, go!
It's on the twisty-turny track, so we're using the ship that looks, handles, and flies like a brick. Wonderful. That's fine. I didn't want steering. Intense game of focus.
Perfect lap. Final lap.
1 point of energy left, and we didn't get the gold. Oh well.
Silver medal awarded.
Considering what I had to work with where we were, I think I did alright for that. Oh well. Alright, elimination race. We are heading back to Atlantica in Portugal. Yes, we're going to stick with trusty old G-Tech again. And we're going to be ultra edge lords this time. We're going to put the stealth skin on. We're going to go to a nice bright location and use the black paint job.
Welcome to Atlantica. 3, 2, 1.
So like I was saying earlier, this race event, it's simply whoever's in last place gets eliminated at the end of each lap. So don't be in last place. That's basically the name of the game. Much like with the rest of it, only this time there's a lot more incentive. Oh, whoops. My bad. And I'll just fly into all of those mines as well, why not? It's bad enough that I slowed myself down on that corner going into the start grid there. Ah, and I ended up hitting the split, but that's fine, we're still not last place, that's the important bit. There we go. Managed to not screw it up this time.
Perfect lap. Contender eliminated. Cannons. Shield. Cannons. Rockets. Plasma. Cannons. Missile.
Oh, that was the thumb slipping off the A button there, I think, on my controller. Not very useful. It gets very intense very quickly, this game does.
Perfect lap. Cannons. Contender eliminated. Missile. Rockets. Cannons. Shield. Cannons. Missile. Autopilot engaged. Disengaging. Mines. Buckets. Autopilot. Contender eliminated. Engaged.
Whoosh.
Disengaging. Cannons. Missile. Mines. Rockets. Mines. Cannons.
3 of us left.
Rockets. Mines. Contender.
And then there were the... sorry, tripping over my own tongue there. Trying to be all cool and say, and then there were 2, and I ended up just sort of saying a complete jumbled mess.
Mines.
I think the lesson there, Arthur, is just don't fucking speak. You're much more likable when you don't talk.
Rockets.
But then if I did that, then anybody who's coming in to check out the stream wouldn't really have much of an incentive to stay, would they? Ah well. A great dilemma of life. Well, one of them at least, anyway. Hey, there we go.
Eliminated. Event complete. Gold medal awarded.
Hey, last pilot flying, there it is. Just busy taking a peek at what's up ahead. It's more or less the same from here on out. It's the same 3 levels. It looks like Aftermath is essentially just these 3, Surge, Zypher, Climb, and Atlantica. So we've just got various different events with the 3 levels now, and then a little bit later on we have all of the levels, but in reverse instead. Ooh. So we have another survival here. We're going to do that first, because I've noticed the next one after that is a time trial followed by another survival, so I want to postpone those. Put off doing them as long as possible. 70 points to get the platinum, that's a big ask, that is. 40 for bronze, 20... 40 for bronze? God, I hope not. 20 for bronze, 40 for gold, 30 for silver.
Sub-apex.
I don't want to jinx anything, especially because I know what happens whenever I start talking while flying at high speed. But this track so far, well, see, there you go. I told you what would happen if I spoke. See what happens when I open my mouth? I crash. But so far it's going quite well. I'm managing to handle it at this speed without needing to apply the air brakes for the corners. So hopefully that 70 shouldn't be too far off. Oops. Right, I'm at the part now where I want to start using the air brakes to take the corners a bit more sharply. So it was nice while it lasted, but still manageable.
Zone 20 cleared. Sub-spectre.
You know what the really hard difficulty survival mode on this reminds me of? The people who play Tetris at the really high difficulty speeds, you know, like 10, 11, 12, 15, even, that sort of thing. Because I've seen a couple people, I've seen a couple videos of people playing those on like the really high difficulties, and honestly, all I end up thinking is, how the fuck are you doing that? And are you part or all machine? Because even my brain can't move that fast. Yeah, you get the people just somehow slotting every piece where they need to go for maximum efficiency, even when they're moving at such a speed as by the time the next piece is launched, it's already at the bottom of the grid. And I'm just looking at it thinking, how? Right, we are nearly halfway to platinum there, so it's going well so far. I can't play at that speed. I can do all right as it's getting into that speed, I think 7, 8, 10, that sort of thing. But that's when the grid is mostly clear and I'm able to at least have 1 full second to think, okay, put this there, right, next piece, that sort of thing. Once it gets into the whole thing of you need to be making the decisions, you need to know what the next piece is and know where to put it within 0.2 seconds. I can't do that. My brain's not that fast. I'm too stupid.
Zone 40 cleared.
Whoops. I'm doing the thing again. I was supposed to have learned from last time that whenever I bounce off the wall like that, turn towards the wall. Don't just try to compensate by, okay, I bumped into the right wall, I'll turn left. Because you ricochet off of it and launch away like that. If I'm going to crash into a wall, I should just commit to it instead. Because that way I'll minimise the damage I take. There we go. The alternative, of course, would just be don't crash into walls, but come on, it's me. Yeah, I think we're beyond the point of Arthur stop crashing. It's just, yeah, okay, get it out the way with. Well, we're on gold at least, that's the important bit. We still have 21 more points to go, 20 points now, to try and get platinum. I don't think it's going to be doable here, but we can at least give it a shot.
Zone 50 cleared.
I did just see down there, though, that nice little straightaway going through the start line there, the start-finish line. We did manage to break 1,000 kilometers per hour in a straight line, so that was fun. Wonder what Mach rating that is. Oh, flew off the track there and into the virtual void. And did it again. Speed's just getting a little bit too quick now. And it doesn't want to be constrained to the track, it wants to leave, it wants to be free. And, you know, who am I to stop it, really? Okay, we have 10 points remaining for the platinum requirement. Getting a little bit nail-biting now. Damn it. Again, you should see the abuse my controller is getting throughout all of this. You know, if it looks like I'm not trying hard enough to stop crashing, but believe you me, my hands are working overtime here. No, I don't think we're going to get the platinum. We're going to get damn close, though, at least 65 points out of 70. Nope, there it is. Oh well.
Gold medal awarded.
Total zones 66, perfect zones 29, top speed 958 kilometers per hour. 958? We broke 1,000. What the hell are you talking about? Oh well. Distance travelled 158 kilometers, total time 8 minutes 36.53, score 169, haha, 1,022. Lovely. I'm gonna have another drink. To, put some more time between myself and this time trial here. Anyway, Sickly, I know that was German, at the very least, that you were saying earlier. What the hell was that you were saying in German? Go and translate it for me, because I can't be bothered. I'm looking at other stuff right now. Hydration. No. Don't you know me, you son of a bitch? Translate it. Share it with the class. Really gonna make me do it, are you? Let's see. Wait, why did I just... Hang on, I pressed the wrong button, that's just accidentally pinned it. Unpin. There we go. Is that when I was getting a drink earlier? The creature? Really? Fuck you, Sickly, how about that? Translated from German, that says the creature drinks. You asshole. You see what I have to put up with, ladies and gents? Good lord. Right, it is... Well, we're an hour and 3/4 into the stream. It is currently 9:45. We'll keep doing this for about 15 more minutes. Well, I mean, we've got 3 more events here, haven't we? We've got another survival, we have the trial here, and then we have the... Why is this cut out again? There we go. Behave. And then we have the tournament there for going forwards. So we'll try and get all 3 of these done at the very least before the end of the night, so I will shut up and get on with it.
Welcome to Atlantica. 3,
Right, we're using the Tenrai ship here.
go!
I'm at 53.6 to get platinum, 2 minutes 1.3 for gold.
Perfect lap. Perfect lap. Final lap.
There we go, try and negate some of the
Keep low.
some of the floor bouncing now, that's alright, we'll just replace it with crashing into a wall. Doesn't matter, whatever we do, we're going to slow down either way, because the game says fuck you.
Event complete.
Still managed to take the gold though, at least. Oh well.
Awarded.
1 minute 58.14 seconds. Lovely. Right, we're going to jump straight into the survival because I might be here for a while. This one is on Atlantica as well. 25 for bronze, 35 for silver, 45 for gold, and 65 for platinum. Can we do it? Let's see.
Welcome to Atlantica. 3, 2, 1, go!
Toxic. Sub-apex. Apex.
There we go, we're on 10 out of 25 already for completing the event. Lovely.
10 cleared.
See, for the most part, this ship is just gliding over the bumps in the road there. Not like any of the other craft on the race events where they'd just be bouncing up and down on the little... You can't really see it on here, but the little sandbanks there on the Atlantica track. Yeah, you'd normally skip over them, but yeah, this one's just taking them in stride. I mean, that bit, yeah, bounced up and down there, because I'm not quite sure how to sort that out. It probably is something to do with the whole angling the, oh, hit the split. It probably is something to do with the whole angling the nose of the ship up and down to sort of stop from skipping along the ground like that and impacting the floor of the track. It could be something to do with that, and maybe it's just a skill that I've not practiced at any point throughout the playthrough of this, so I don't know how to do it, probably. Not quite sure. We've definitely got more BallisticNG to do for, probably, what, another 1 or 2 streams at the bare minimum, so I will do a little bit more research into it before the next time at least. I'll see if anybody else has been talking about it at the bare minimum. Because yeah, I would like to learn how to not hit the fucking ground like that. I'm just not quite sure how to stop it from bouncing along certain parts of the track. Like on that Luna one where you're going up or down some of the curved ramp sections, the inclines there. You'll see the AI ship, you know, I was complaining about it earlier, you might remember, but you'll see the AI ships going along it, and they're handling it no problem whatsoever. And then I'll go along it, and somehow I'm just being pressed down towards the floor for some reason. The anti-grav engine on my ship just stops working, apparently. We're on silver, brilliant. Now see, I wasn't doing anything for the angling the yacht up and down there, and it still skipped over most of those little sandbanks. So now I'm not quite sure what to think. I just think elements of this game, like most other things in life, will simply forever confuse me. Nope, rebounding into the split repeatedly. Oversteering too much for the corner there. There we go. Back into the rhythm. Back into the rhythm. Smacks into a wall. Yeah, there we go. Fabulous. and gold. So we're 20 points away from platinum. I don't think we're going to hit it, but again, same as before, we'll just try and get as far as we can. There's some asshole outside revving his dirt bike a little bit too much. Yeah, it's we have one or two of... It's throwing me off now. I'm blaming him for that. Yeah, we have one or two people like that around our area. They ride dirt bikes up and down the main street. They ride them up and down the pavement constantly. They don't have registrations on them. That's fine though, the police just ignore them. Because, you know, why would they do anything about it? It's not like, you know, dirt bikes are illegal to use on public roads anyway. You know, the whole, like, residential area because it's noise pollution. We'll just skip over that fact completely. We'll skip over the fact of they ride them on the pavement. We'll skip over the fact that they don't have a registration on them. Yeah, no, the police don't need to do anything about them. That's fine. Whenever me and Sickly have been talking, because sometimes whenever we're talking various... We'll just segue onto random topics, and sometimes the topic of like road regulations and other drivers comes up. And I'll always mention, and I'll always be pissed off, that I'm forever angry at the fact of I passed my test responsibly, I drive it carefully, I am a safe, responsible driver, like, to the letter of the law, to the letter of the highway code. I'm the only one in the fucking region who does that. Everybody else is a dumbass. Nobody else can drive properly. I'm the only good driver in the area. I say that while I'm being terrible at BallisticNG. Please don't let this throw you off. I'm a good fucking driver and everybody else sucks. And I mean that in reality, not this little virtual survival course thing. Ah. Windows got put through at work and no arrests were made. Lamau. Yeah, you were telling me about that. You've had how many windows put through at the shop you work at now, and the police just refuse to fucking do anything about it? Because, you know, why would they? Throwing things through windows isn't a crime after all. All of them. Jesus Christ. Some people just don't have hobbies. Oh well, right, there we go. Total zones 58, perfect zones 25, top speed 948 km per hour, distance travelled 119 km, total time 7 minutes 9 seconds, 0.55, score 126,550. There hasn't been any more done because they basically have put through all the ones they can get to. Yeah, you were telling me about that. Yeah, it's only certain ones that they're able to physically get to. They haven't done the actual front windows where it's facing out onto the main street though, have they? Also, hello to everybody who's just shown up. You join us for the final event of the night. I don't want to say you've missed the stream, but there's about 2 hours of previous racing to possibly catch up on. If you want to, though, I will be uploading the VOD to YouTube, so you can look forward to that, but we are doing the final event for the tournament here now. Me and Sickly are just having a bit of a talk about local hooligans and that sort of thing. Now, they haven't done the ones on the front. Yeah, well, they haven't done them yet, let's face it. Give it time. They'll get a lot bolder. Right, so we come to tonight's final event. The aftermath levels that we've played so far, the forward racing ones, Surge, Zypher, Climb, and Atlantica. We'll now be playing all 3 of them in tournament format against 7 opponents. Grand finale. So let's put on a brighter paint job. We'll stick the neon paint kit on for G-Tech. Front glass is probably too obvious a target. The upstairs ones facing the front aren't accessible. Probably also too obvious. Yeah, true. From what you've told me about the layout of the shop, yeah. But no, it doesn't surprise me.
3, 2,
Alright, so here we go.
go!
Oh, missed the plasma shot completely. Great start. Missed the rockets completely. Fabulous start. Oh yeah. Game took pity on me and gave me the missile there so it could lock onto somebody for me. Oh, he was going in a straight line. How did I miss? Never mind. I'm in second. I should just focus on taking first and, you know, winning. And there's a race after all. There we go.
Cannons. Missile. Perfect lap. Energy war. Cannons. Plasma.
Sunny Switzerland.
Missile. Mines. Cannons. Plasma. Perfect lap.
Well, we're out in front at least, we just need to maintain this pace.
Mines. Autopilot.
Useful.
Engaged.
Pop that, give my thumb a bit of a rest.
Disengage.
There we go. And it took us all the way around to the final straight.
Event
Lovely.
complete.
And we take first place immediately with the full 8 points, and the next level is Zypher Climb there. So let's hop over to Zypher Wind Farm, Italy.
Welcome to Zypher Climb. 3, 2, 1, go!
Mines. Rockets. Autopilot engaged. Disengaging. Plasma.
Oops. There we go, I did the thing, I did the wipeout thing there, the autopilot disengaged and then I crashed into a wall. I was waiting for that to happen at some point.
Mines.
Oh, there's the trauma coming.
Missile.
There it is. Can hear it. Oh, I think I managed to outrun it actually. Oh well.
Autopilot
Cool.
engaged. Disengaging. Cannons. Mines. Shield. Cannons. Shield. Rockets. Shield.
3 shields in a row, cool. Well, I mean, there were also those rockets, but still.
Mines. Missile. Rockets. Missile. Cannons. Autopilot. Engaged. Disengaging. Missile. Final lap. Cannons. Mines. Rockets. Mines.
There we go, I am more than half a lap ahead of everybody else. That makes a nice change. Especially from earlier.
Cannons.
Just skip through that hedgerow there, apparently.
Event complete.
And we are still solidly in first place. Scorpio is directly behind us with 11 points. So we should have some breathing room here.
Welcome to Atlantica. 3,
Final race for the final event of the night. Let's hit it.
Cannons. Mines. Missile. Plasma. Cannons. Shield. Mines. Shield. Cannons.
Oh, couldn't decide which direction I wanted to go there.
Missile. Plasma. Missile. Rockets. Cannons. Autopilot.
Oh, at the worst time. Oh, good lord, come on. That's how many times now this stream that I've hit that split there?
Rockets. Mines. Cannons. Missile. Shield. Cannons. Plasma. Mines. Missile. Perfect lap. Final lap. Mines. Missile. Shield. Mines. Rockets. Autopilot. Engaged. Disengaging. Mines. Rockets. Event
And across the line, there we go.
gold medal awarded.
And that's the tournament finished, and we took first place all 3 times. Lovely. Right, so for the rest of it, we have... interesting. Oh, good lord. What the hell is this one? Relay, that's a different track. So we do actually have a new track here right at the end there, something called Relay. There's a novice race there, an expert race, and something called Survival Challenge, which the bronze medal for that is 30 zones, the silver is 70 points, gold is 110 points, platinum is 150 points on survival on a level we've never played before. Good lord. Well, I guess we'll see about trying that one out next time on Thursday then, because it is... We've been doing this for just under 2 hours 10 minutes now. It is just gone 5 past 10 at night, so we are going to call it there, I think. I'm going to put myself back in the middle of the screen here while I exit the game there. And then we're going to wind down. I'm going to have another little drink, and we'll go ahead and relax, I think. There we go. So yeah, the regular AG League is now starting to get a little bit difficult, if I'm being honest. So it looks like going forward for the rest of the BallisticNG playthrough, for the next couple of streams, we will be focusing on the expansion packs. But that's fine, I was wanting to get around to them at some point anyway. I like that the game has a load of content. Me getting irritated at the fucking hard mode stuff earlier, don't let that put you off. It is a fun game. It is incredibly fun, and you should definitely get it if you're watching this and you don't already have it. I do recommend buying it. That was just me getting annoyed at the perfect difficulty AI, which I do on most games anyway, so this one isn't really all that special in that regard. But yeah, I was wanting to start the expansion stuff at some point anyway, so it looks like we'll be doing that for the next couple of streams. We've had a nice, quiet, relaxed Sunday stream this time. Obviously, I would like to get more followers, more viewers watching at some point, more people chatting as well, that kind of thing. Aside from the usual suspects, the usual inner circle of friends. What I will also say though as well is that while I would like more people watching and you know, following, talking, that sort of thing, I do also like the smaller, quiet streams as well, even when there's not much going on, because, you know, before I started doing this, there wasn't actually all that much of a public talker. This is now the 6th stream doing this. My throat's still not used to it. It is starting to hurt quite a bit, even from the little amounts of talking I've been doing this evening for 2 hours. But also as well, I don't think massive popularity would suit me very well, if I'm being honest. I don't have the mindset of I want millions and millions and millions of people following me and all talking at me all at the same time. I wouldn't be able to handle that. I'm of the mindset of I want to be able to talk to people who are talking, even if it's just somebody saying hi in chat. I want to look over at my other screen and say, oh, somebody has joined and said hi for the first time. Hello to you specifically. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to pay attention to the other screen, sorry, Freudian slip. I want to be able to pay attention to the other screen there, and notice when somebody follows me, and thank them for it on stream. One of my biggest pet peeves so far is that a number of the followers we've had, they've done it while the stream has been off, so I haven't actually been able to thank them for it on stream there. Yes, big shout out to everybody who's following me so far, including our most recent followers, Ragnar's Dream, Izai88, Jet824538, Ace P Caswell, Chinny141, Midi Murder, Kuri XD, Con Bonds, Small Joshi, and of course my two moderators there, Sickly and Lady Redwitch. Big shout out to everybody for following me there. Hopefully we get some more at some point, but again, I would like to actually say hi to you all, keep it nice and quiet, all nice and calm, that sort of thing. Yeah, massive popularity sounds nice on paper until you realise it conflicts with what I was explaining before, my mentality of I want to be able to talk to people individually and say hi to them and recognise that there's people talking to me, talk back to them, that kind of thing. Anyway, I'm talking gibberish now because I'm tired. I'll shut up and we'll close the stream off for the night, I think. Yes, thank you to everybody who has popped along for the stream as per usual. Thanks to everybody who's been here to the end. Thanks to everybody who stopped by, even if you weren't here for the full amount. And thanks to everybody who is watching this on YouTube at some indeterminate point in the future. As always, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel for any VODs and any other videos. And the main source, of course, is make sure you follow the Twitch account as well, so that you'll know when I'm going live, and then you can say hi to me and I can say hi to you back. But other than that, we are calling it there for the night. Again, thanks to everybody for coming out, and we'll see you again on Thursday for some more BallisticNG. Take care.